Season 2 finally here, Call of Duty promised us a kernel level anti-cheat and the ability to disable crossplay. We desperately needed this anti-cheat as we all know Call of Duty has been unplayable for some time, so hopefully this stops most of the cheaters, because if not, console crossplay off will be the move from now on. Anyway, since Season 2 is here, I'm going to be helping you rank players out a little bit. Let's not waste any more time, let's jump into the settings. Starting off at the basics, we're going to go into your controller settings and make sure you have the right settings that you need set. So for your sensitivity, you're going to want it anywhere from 1.4 all the way up to 1.7. You don't want it too high or too low. I think that area is probably the best. Down here, you're going to want your trigger effect to off. Go over to the aiming tab, go to your aiming advanced settings. Your transition timing, if it's on gradual, make sure you change it over to instant. And your response curve type, you're going to want it at dynamic with a 1.0 slope scale. Your ADS sensitivity multiplier, just keep that at 1.0. You don't need to change that. But going down here to motion sensor advanced settings, go into that and make sure your FOV sensitivity scaling is set to off. Going out, go into your graphics tab and go over to the view. Your field of view, you want it anywhere from 97 to 105. This right here will maximize your aim assist as much as possible. In your ADS field of view, make sure you have that on affected and your weapon field of view on wide. Make sure your motion blur's off, of course, and your camera movement is on 50%. Now, the next two things I'm going to be teaching you guys is centering and rotational aim assist. So starting off at centering, you're going to want to have your dot, your center dot right here, have it towards the middle of your screen, right like this, where it's faced towards their chest and head. You don't want to walk around running around centered at the floor, because this right here, this will lose your gunfights most of the time. The split second of going from the floor to up on your opponent can cost you a gunfight. So you're going to want your dot to be up here and ready, already aiming at the body, if that makes sense. So don't have your center up here. I'll have it down here. Make sure you have it in the middle. You'll be ready for the gunfight. Now you're going to want to practice your centering all the time, every day. Once you get this down, you'll see a huge improvement. It will help you tons. Now as for the rotational aim assist, I might not explain this very good, but I'll do my best. For rotational aim assist, you're mainly going to want to focus on your left stick, your left joystick moving. Don't worry about your right stick. Right stick is to aim. Left stick is to move, right? Y'all following me? So your left stick, you're going to want to move left and right as you're fighting, as you're shooting someone. This right here, see, I'm not moving my right stick at all. I'm sticking on the opponent, but if I don't do that, I'll show you. It'll stick to them. As you're moving left and right, it'll stick. Rotational aim assist, moving left and right as you shoot will get you rotational aim assist and make your aim a lot more stickier. Moving left and right while shooting. See, if you don't do that and you're just staying still, you won't get that rotational aim assist. But make sure you practice that along with your centering. Take both of those and apply them into the game. All right, now warm-up drills. What you're going to want to do before every day going into range, you're going to want to hop in a private match and shoot your gun on bots for a little bit. Practice 25 side slide kills, 25 back slide, 25 front slide, 25 B-hop, 25 slide to drop shot. Just practice each kind of kills 25 times, 50 times, whatever. Keep practicing that. That way you can practice for every situation you might be in. So warming up every day before ranked, 200, 300 bots a day. Practice the moves, sliding, 25 diving even. You can do diving kills, drop shot kills. Practice all of that while practicing your centering and while practicing your rotational aim assist. Doing all of that, you will see an improvement, a huge improvement in a week. I promise you, just working on centering and rotational aim assist, you will get a ton better at this game. All right, guys, next I'm going to be going over power positions and off angles to play on most maps. I'm probably going to only show one or two maps for you guys. Power positions on this map from P1, this could be a power position right here. If you get control of cat, you can come up here. You get all control of cat up here. This is a nice power position. Another example right here on P2, the truck heady. You can sit right here, get all of palms, and you can even watch your back right here when they come behind you. For P2, you can come back here to this concrete block right here. This is a nice spot right here and right here as well. These are good power positions for P2. For P3, there's a couple of good spots here. Outer palms right here is an amazing spot. You can snake this, even though you're not supposed to, but you know, this rank play, who cares? You can snake this, watch over here, or if they're spawning over here, you snake this over here. You got a clear view of mid door and vault from over here, no matter which side they're spawning. P3 is active. Of course, top part right here is going to be a nice power position to look over everything. See flank from up here. You can see bottom vault coming out. Kill middle doors. All of this, you can see everything from here. This is a nice power position. Now for P4, same thing. You can go top up here. It's a nice, very good spot, because they're going to be flowing in from lion, cat, right side. Sometimes they'll come left, not usually, but pretty much they'll come just from here to over here. There's a few over on this hill actually. Statue's really, really good too. It's a nice head glitch. Boom, 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 boom. You can watch everything from here. You have one statue, one top, one on hill, maybe one side right here on the heady. Sometimes when you lay down on the Jeep, they don't even know you're here. A nice off angle. You wait for like one to pass by. Don't shoot them yet. Wait for the second. Get a free 2-piece. They never check this. So those are nice power positions right there. Each point on vault. Now let's go to a different map. Actually, let's show you some off angles. Now off angles. Let's say this is B control, right? We're playing control. That's B control. Usually somebody's gonna be in here in vault, right? So you wanna play off angle. You don't want to just be like out in the open, just waiting, challenge. You want to play angle, right? So you play right here. This is a nice off angle. Laying down. Sometimes they won't check it. Sometimes they do. Nice off angle. You can play close corner right here. Laying down. It's a nice off angle. We'll catch them off guard. They usually never check this. It's a free kill for me almost every time. Another off angle, and you can sit right here, watch for a drop down, and sometimes they'll come here, but they'll run right past you. They won't check right here. So I mean, like spots that are basically ratty spots, they won't check off angles. But like even you could watch mid push from here. Just lay down here. It's a nice off angle. Just weird stuff, weird spots. Those are off angles. You can sit here, watch cat. This is a weird off angle. You know what I'm saying? It's just, let's go over to a different map. Let's go ahead and do protocol. Protocol's a good map. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last map, guys. Show you the power positions, some off angles on this map. I'm not going to go through every single map as it will take a lot of time, but just to give you guys a general idea of what's happening, what to do, what's going on, stuff like that. Starting with power positions, get an AR out. Of course, top up here, both sides, power positions. But what you probably don't know is if you face the wall right here, lay down and turn around, you got a nice head glitch here, right? They can't see you if they're over there at all. They can't see your head. They can't see your name tag or nothing. You have a free kill if you do this. Up here, good power position. Up there, good power position, of course. A really good power position on this map that I love on hardpoint control, whatever. This head glitch right here. For example, if they're coming off spawn and we're on attacking, you get them here. Or if it's P2 and we have trip spawns, right? They're going to be crossing here and spawning back lighthouse. So this head glitch right here, you can get all of cross. Because they're gonna be crossing here to point. This is power position right here. If you hold it, it's almost impossible to kill you on this head glitch. Sometimes they will come right here, but mid gun, very, very good power position on this map. That side, even this side, but this side's not as good, obviously. A really good power position for this map I love to use is this spot right here. It's kind of an off angle power position for P2 or even like P1 or most of the game. But let's see, another power position. If we have spawns lighthouse on P2, you can hold it here. You can get all across. We're gonna be spawning back there, coming here and stuff. So P3, of course, a good power position is up there, like window, like I said. But what I like to do is sit right here. This is a really good spot because they're gonna be coming from here. Oh, I did not mean to jump right there. They're gonna be right here, holding all the push-ups, cutoffs, crosses, all that. They're gonna be coming from here, mid, and here. Usually they won't come from here since you're on the side. They'll spawn mid and left, if that makes sense. But right here's a good power position. Got mini clips right here. You can even sit mid gun right here if P3 is active. But yeah, just make sure you hold power positions, off angles, and I mean you'll pretty much be good. You don't want to over challenge. You don't want to do that, make stupid plays. But let's go over some off angles on this map. There's some good off angles on here. So actually for P1, so the P1 right here, the line right here for the hard point will be right here. You can lay right here, and this right here will block you from this view, all of this view, and they can't see you from top right here. Only thing, you'll need a teammate top trips to watch your windows, and you can watch sidewalk. That's all you got to watch is sidewalk. If you have a teammate trips and maybe someone else on point with you watching mid, I mean right here is a good spot to sit on point. They usually do not check this. You'll just have to watch sidewalk. Also, if they're spawning on this side and you're getting point, never lay like down here. They're gonna check that. They're gonna check that every time. Lay up here. Do off angles. Some shit they won't think of. Think to check, But yeah, that's P1. P2, there's a couple off angles. You could sit like right here. Like if you have all back and they're spawning your front, sit like right here, watch top, stuff like that. And you can even get hill from right here. If they're spawning in the back, you could just sit right here, wait for them to come if someone has your lighthouse. Like a lot of off angles you can sit, of course. For P3, there's a lot of ratty spots in P3 you can sit. Top trips, this is one of them. You just sit here right when they come up, knife, free kill. Sit right here, just wait for them to come, top trips, free kill usually. This right here, they never check this. This is a crazy off angle. You just lay down right here, they'll come right into you. It's a free kill. Now some more off angles. You're playing point, you could play in this corner right here. They usually don't check it when they just come right in, free kill. And then of course you're going to want someone back watching sidewalk. So this is also a good off angle right here because the barrel is blocking like your hands and your gun sticking out. So when they come around the corner here, they're not going to look right there with you laying down. They're going to wide swing it and be ready for a gunfight. This right here will give you a free kill right there. So power positions, off angles, guys, keep that in mind. Play that every time on every hill. Want to make sure you're doing that. doing that. Now more off angles. Here's P4. You can sit up here. This off angle right up here. Hit spiral, sit right here, lay down. A lot of people like to sit here, but this is a more known common spot now. They almost check this every time, so I wouldn't suggest that. This, I wouldn't suggest sitting here. They can see you from P1 and kill you. You're gonna sit a corner, sit right here, close corner. That way when they jump down, they won't see you close. It's another little off angle. Right here as well, front, you can sit here, watch spiral, sit here, watch elevator, nice off angle. Right here, if you go in this corner, you can watch grapple from here, but they can't see you anywhere on this side at all. They can't see you from over here. If they go in, they can't see you. Only person can see you is elevators. You can sit there, watch elevator. You could also go here, face the wall, lay down. Now you're like laying down backwards, watching elevator. They're not going to expect this. This is usually a free kill when you do that. So yeah, guys, just little power positions, off angles for you on Vault and Protocol, just to give you a little breakdown of, you know, what they are. Okay, next we're going to go on every single map and show you most spots on each map. So we're already here on Protocol. We'll just go ahead and start here. First spot, go up here. There you go. Come up here, you can watch front, spiral side, and sometimes they'll even run straight under you. They won't even see you, even though your legs will stick out a little bit. Sometimes they won't see you. So like for S&D, you can come over here. This one is very hard to make. I would suggest practicing this a lot. So you're gonna want to strafe jump, and then fully run as fast as you can, slide, and then slide right there. You'll make it. I didn't slide. I got a dead slide. Got it. Okay, there we go. So that spot bottom P4 and that spot right there, those are a couple crazy spots on this map. All right, so a good spot right here. So here is P4. There's P4 right here. You can actually get on this Jeep. There we go. Jump on, dive on the door, then you can jump up top here. Boom, dead top. Boom, dead time. They will not expect that, I promise you. Another spot, let's go here. 2P1 in these vases. This is a little easier one. Once you get it down, you're going to want to strafe jump into the vase. Once you get it down, there we go. You can jump straight up to catwalk right here, Chow Cat. That's a very, very good spot. Of course, everybody knows about the diving board spot. I didn't even do it right there, but yeah. Now let's go to one of the more fan favorite maps, Skyline. Jump on the glass and lay down. Nice little chow for kitchen, right. And we're gonna focus on the spot we were gonna do. Look, boom, like that. Ooh, look at that. Now you could go all the way side to side over here. You can even turn around. Usually won't kick you off. I don't know why I did, but that's a very, very good spot right there. Another spot right here. You don't have to jump over pool like this each time. You could just run along the hot tub like this. Watch, boom, like that. Run along it each time. Show you something cool here. You can go over here, jump on this glass, jump on this glass, jump on this glass. There we go. They didn't patch it. Okay. Another spot on Skyline, you can go up here, look over all of P4, jump on this corner, jump on this corner. I'm pretty sure you can not jump on that corner. You can jump on the first and two corners. You can stay up there. It's a pretty nice spot as well. For my final spot, if I can do it, this is the hardest one out of all of them, so I doubt I can do it. You're gonna want to go over here, just jump, get on top of this glass, make sure it doesn't break. And then you're gonna want to dolphin dive right there, and you can get stuck up here. Watch it. I just did it first try. Look at this. This is a very broken spot. So right here, if you're pushing P3 kitchen, right? You run along this, jump, boom, you can chow out right here. Come all the way from there and slide into here. Someone is sitting right here, because you know people love to sit here. They sit here all the time. Look right there. I'm going to put an assault pack right here so y'all can see where the assault pack is. I'm going to go back here. Boom, look at that. Perfect peek right at the assault pack, right where they sit. So yeah, okay, that's Skyline, guys. Let's go on to Hacienda, probably the best map for spots and stuff like that. All right, here's a spot right here, guys. For example, if P2, you can go back here and block. You can dolphin dive up in this statue. Also dolphin dive up in this one as well. Couple nice spots back there. Let's go into P2 right here. And I'll show you a couple spots in here as the car's moving. It's here's one spot right here I can give y'all. Dive up here. Boom, boom. Your legs will be sticking out though. They can see you. So that part. And then you can also get up there as well. You got to wait till the end of the car faces it though. Can't do it. So, boom. And you can get up here and you can walk. I think, can you go across this? You can. So you can go across this over here. Boom, 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 boom. Now this is a good spot right here. And you can even see below it. You can see their little toesies if they're sitting close. Another spot out here in the water. Of course, swim all the way down. Look straight up. You can get on top of these logs. Get on top of the top one. Move over slightly. Go outer logs right here. Look straight up. Spam jump. Boom. Now you're up here. You can see everything. You can see all of Rock P4. All of A-bomb search. You can get on any single one of these things. This red curtain right here. Over here. Just dolphin dive in it. That's all you gotta do. Boom. Move over a little bit. Nice off angle right here. Nobody's checking this. Right? They'll see you, but they're not gonna like be ready for you. You know what I'm saying? Another spot up here. You can get on top of barn right here. You can go all the way across it. Shout out Sin Dylan for all these spots, by the way. W-Mans. Most of these spots, not all. Also, you can get up here in this corner. Watch this, watch that. It will push you down after a few seconds, so you cannot stay up there. There's a lot of spots over here, guys. Let's go up here. Put your knife out. Dolphin dive. You can dolphin dive in that window, like this. Unfortunately, it won't put you on point. If you turn around, it won't hit you off. If you stand up, it'll hit you off though. You can get in that window, and you can also get in this window right here. Go up here. Boom. You can get up here. Boom, 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 boom. Not this one right here. You can get up here, of course. This is okay. But what you can do, you could go even higher up here. Boom. Look at that. Boom. You can see over the fence. It hit me off. It never hits you off up here. Boom, boom. Make sure not to stand up. If you stand up like this, turn around, boom, hit you off. Don't stand up. More spots. You can go out right here. Dolphin dive. Be ready. You're already ready. They won't expect it. Go out here. Boom. Ready. Right here. You can even do it opposite too. If you're on this end, you can go right here. Go in here. Or even right here. Y'all get the point. Go out there, go on that side. I didn't wait enough seconds, but so for example, that was P3 we were just on, right? P2, people are going to be rotating from P2 to P3, so they usually rotate through this arch here. Usually people will be sitting, watching for the rotate. They'll be up here in this corner maybe. They'll be watching you. Instead of going through the arch, don't go through the arch. Go right here. Boom. You'll get around the corner, camper. He probably won't even see you. You get a free kill. All right, and those are all the little secret spot jump spots for you guys. I hope those spots will help you out a little bit. Now let's move on to blocking spawns, controlling spawns, stuff like that. So blocking and controlling spawns, this is a huge part of hardpoint, and you need to understand this if you want to win. Learning how it actually isn't that hard, and the more you play, the more you will learn spawns. Now, for example, let's take P2 on Hacienda. If you don't have anybody blocking Lion, then the team 100% will spawn back Lion, which will give them the advantage with spawns, and it will spawn you out. A good setup for this hill, you need one in the back blocking, two on time, and one in zebra watching side door. That way, the one back blocking, if anybody dies, they'll spawn back there with the guy close to the hill, and they can push up and help, which will give you all the advantage on the hill. But once it gets to about 20 seconds, you're going to want to all push out and leave only one guy on old and try to get the opponent, the enemy team, to spawn old. That way we'll spawn them out from the new hill, and we'll take them twice as long to rotate. I hope that made sense. Of course, rotating in this game, I think you should do it around 20 to 25 seconds. Next, I'm going to break down learning spawns, your map awareness, and looking at your mini map. Learning spawns and map awareness doesn't come quick, but of course, the more you play, the more you will get better. Of course, you'll have to put time in the game. The more you play, the more you'll learn where they're coming from. For example, make sure you're checking common angles, common crosses, common power positions, just common spots people are going to go to and rush to, etc. Now your mini map is everything in ranked. You're going to want to look at your mini map all the time after every kill, after every 5 seconds. Always look at your mini map. I cannot stress that enough. So for the basic understanding of spawns, basically where your team is, the enemy is going to be the opposite of. So for an example, if your team is on one side of the map, the enemy team is going to be spawning on the opposite side of the map. So pay attention to your mini map, because looking where your team is, it will tell you where your enemy is. And of course, red dots will pop up on the mini map. Now to know where they spawn at, blocking and controlling spawns do come into play here. So let's use Skyline as an example. So P1 is the hill. If you're spawning on P2 side, then of course the enemy is going to be spawning on the opposite side towards P4 cobble. This is just an example. So knowing where they spawn, of course, will help you understand where they are coming from. But of course, like I said, the more you play, the more you will learn spawns, get better map awareness for hardpoint, search, control, just each map, each mode. The more you play, the more you will get better at. All right, next we're going to talk about timings on maps. On most maps, there's going to be timings when each team gets to the same area at the same time. So knowing which places and when and where the enemy is going to come from is crucial. For example, on S&D A-bomb on protocol, usually on each side, when y'all both jump down, you're going to get to the bomb and bottom at the very same time. Almost every time. Another example, Skyline Hardpoint, Kitchen, you're going to spawn Cobble and spawn P2, of course. And of course, you're going to have at least 1 or 2 people pushing Kitchen off a spawn. And you're going to get there at the same time as well. So knowing these timings and knowing which spot, which angle that your enemy is going to chow from is important. So obviously, like, for example, if you're chowing Kitchen from Cobble, you're going to know they're coming from P2 Kitchen side. So you're going to be ready and ADS at Fireplace and at Bar, because that's where they're going to come from. And from the other side, if you're pushing from P2 into Kitchen, they're going to be coming from Cobble. They're going to be coming from Grass and the U. So that's where you'll be ready for them. So just timings on map, being ready for the enemy, knowing when they're coming, where, when. One more thing about timing, you're also going to want to keep an eye on your kill feed. That way you will know how many people you have killed on the opposite team. If you get a full 4 team wipe, you'll know that they're all coming off a spawn. And then that time from spawn to running from the hill, that timing you're going to be watching for. So knowing how long they come off a spawn and get to the hill, that's huge. If you get 3 dead and you look at the kill feed, you notice you're missing someone. You could be hiding or you could be flanking trying to get spawns. So you're going to want to call out to your team, we got 3 dead, we're missing 1. That way your whole team could be looking for them. But make sure you're looking at the kill feed at all times. Your kill feed and your mini map, those are 2 of the most important things, I promise. Now, when you get into higher ranks, you're going to want to be able to get trades. When I say higher ranks, I mean Crimson and higher. Getting trades and playing as a team with good communication is crucial if you want to win in higher ranks. 2 big things I see that people need to work on up in the higher ranks is knowing when to chow and playing your life. Now, up in higher ranks, everybody's getting trades, so you got to make sure you're on the same page with your teammates. While hitting hills, you can do a 2-2 split pinch, or you can just all 4 hit from same area and just get each other's trades. Just bang it out. If you aren't getting trades up in Crimson and higher, you're going to lose. And comms are huge as well. You need communication. You're going to need a whole team who's constantly commenting about what's going on in game, where they're spawning, where we spawned, if we got 4 dead, how many dead, if one person spawned out, that way they can look and see that they spawned behind them, you know, stuff like that. Just make sure you're calming important stuff. Don't be calming, don't calm unnecessary things like complaining and like, what, bro, really, you know, stuff like that. Now, for your playing your life is very important in this game. So for example, if you're the only one new and your whole team is spawned out and they're pushing new and the other team is focused on you, you need to play your life. You need to reposition, you need to hide, you need to go somewhere where they can't find you and wait for your team to push up. As soon as your team pushes up, gets a pick or 2, then boom, you can jump up and help them. You can chow with them, because usually the team is going to turn around and focus them, then you get free kills in the back. That's just one example of playing your life. For another example, if you're hitting the hill solo, this is a big problem I see, solo chowing hills. You never want to solo chow hills. You don't want to go 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 and just get picked off 1 by 1. You're going to want to get your trades like I was talking about earlier. So don't push a hill by yourself. If you get to that hill first, wait for your team to get there with you. Solo chowing is what will lose you games. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about is winning ones and learning your opponent. Eventually, playing another team, if it's hardpoint control, search, whatever, about 5 minutes into the game, maybe even sooner, you should be able to tell how the other team is playing. What spots they usually go to and hold, what routes they take together, or what they hit together, stuff like that. Study the other team, learn what they're doing, and then apply it in game. You'll start to catch them off guard and read them like a book. Then they'll start to fall apart once you know everything they're doing. And if they try switching things up, you switch things up too. Now, for example, on the other end, if you're struggling and you're going double negative, you can't catch a kill, catch a break, try to switch up your play style. You're pushing a lot, rushing, going rogue, stuff like that. Try to play a little more passive, play corners, pull out an AR, play blocking spawns, controlling spawns, just play some crosses, stuff like that. Just change your play style up if you're getting on. Same goes for the other end. Once the enemy team figures out what you're doing, how you play, you're going to have to switch things up if you're going to want to win the game. Unless you just have a better gunny, then you'll be good. Now, when it comes to winning ones, you basically need to just break down your opponent. Try and read what he's going to do, try to catch him off guard, and do some crazy. Don't do basic chows, basic spots. Always try to one-up your opponent and catch them off guard. And to get better at winning ones and breaking down your opponent, I suggest a lot of 1v1s. I promise it'll help in the long run. I know that was a lot of information in one video, but to everybody that stuck around to watch the whole thing, I hope this helped you out tremendously, and you can apply some of what I explained here into your gameplay. If this video was informative and helped you out in the tiniest way possible, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It will mean the world to me. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.